walked in here, I was hearing somebody talk about snowflake emojis and what that means. And then I got to hear about rosé all day and my people. Just, you know, I definitely was a rosé all day at work type of girl until that. Yeah, but it turned into naps all day, which they don't like at work, so that was a problem. And then the snowflakes are what helped me kind of balance. So, but I didn't like snorting, like up my nose, like that was not a good thing for me. Then I learned that you could smoke it, and I preferred that so much more. I didn't know that meant that I was doing crack until a while later. I just told everybody that I prefer to smoke my cocaine. There's a little backstory for you that y'all didn't ask for, but I also am an actor, and so yes, so yay strike. And I do mean that, but it is a pain in the tuchus, and oh geez, it just I found out recently that for Halloween, because this is going to help us somehow, we're not allowed to dress up as any characters from any Struck Studios. So no Barbenheimer stuff going on for me, no Freddy Krueger, none of that stuff, and it's really sad. So because of the strike, that's why I'm here. I'm doing stand-up because I figured this is where I can be creative, where the money is. yeah, as you all know. And but that's honestly why I'm here, and I'm getting to learn from all of y'all. But the real sticky wicket here for me with stand-up is I'm not old, but I'm not young. So I really don't know where I fit. I do know that I'm really bad at slang. So emojis I got down. That you can Google real quick and be like, what does this mean? That I'm okay with that. But like in-person conversations, I don't understand all the cray-crays and all the spilling tea and all that stuff. It doesn't make any sense to me, especially the biggest one that I struggle with is fire. Cause you know, like, yo, that's fire. Yeah, you're so fire. I don't understand because see, I grew up and I like for many, like my entire life, fire is like, you know, you say fire if there's an actual fire. Or if you're getting assaulted or raped.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I know. See, I got the women on that one. So men, pay attention. I'm also doing a PSA. Yeah, so if you're in the bedroom, like you know, somebody screaming fire, not a good thing. So that's just where I'm at, and I'm doing stand-up just because you know I'm glad that I get to meet so many women, female stand-up characters. Because I've run into a lot of problems seeing so many male comics doing stand-up, mostly because it's. In my experience, not always, but it's mainly like what I get when I do open mics is men talking about their sex, like their sex life and their members, their peepees, their ding dongs. I told you I'm not good at slang. Whatever you want to call it, they're always trying to slip it on in there somewhere. They're slipping into the DMs, like just stay out of my DMs, stay out of my like earshot, stay out of my mouth. I don't want none of it. And so, but I'm glad that for the female comics, so that it kind of helps me feel safe to get up here and make an ass out of myself. I'm not a teacher. I tried, but I failed the math test, so I gave up on that right like that. I was like, I'm not gonna fucking try this again. I'd be a great teacher. You failed once, kid, just give up. Just you don't need that shit in your life. Yeah, I have good self-esteem. So my side gig is I get to do princess parties. And yeah, it's really awful. I hate it. But it's one of the things I get to do to pay the bills. That's also creative, I guess. I get to be Cinderella. So the most fun thing about that is driving down the 101 and flipping people off and screaming just as Cinderella. That is something that I don't even, like other people don't even get upset. They just kind of get out of my way going, I don't understand. Especially depending, like if I'm more in Santa Clarita or Simi Valley, they're just kind of like, oh dear God, Cinderella's pissed. And then I get to the event, the party, whatever, and the kids just ask so many stupid questions. It's like, why are you wearing real glass slippers? And may I touch your hair? And it's like, what's your real job? Because they're smart. They know that I'm not the real Cinderella. But so it's really humbling. And my mom just keeps on telling me I just gotta call Netflix, and that's going to solve all my problems. So yeah, I'm telling her that I'm working on that, and I'll just call it Netflix when I can get on a show there, and we'll be good. So, thank you for your time, and I will work on.